Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I am Anna, and today we're going to talk about my holiday season palette picks for the eyes. This is going to be Christmas, New Year's, Christmas party, that kind of thing. All the glitz and glam time. So I pulled some palettes that I feel suit the vibe for this time of year and can correspond with those blushes and lipsticks that I recommended in my previous little Christmas edit. So let's talk about some eyeshadow palettes. I'm going to start right on top here. I've just got a little stack in front of me. This one from Pat McGrath. I think I pull this out every holiday season. This is the Bronze Seduction palette. Because look how fun this is. Like, I know we just talked about this in the fall edit, but look at these sparkly shades down here. You're gonna look like a Christmas ornament, like a frosty little Christmas ornament with these shades. How pretty are they? And you get this gorgeous like cranberry color right here. It's so pretty and so glam, so very glam. So yeah, this is one that just kind of stays in that holiday rotation from fall on to New Year's, because it just offers all the glitz and glam. Speaking of New Year's glitz and glam, XENON palette from Natasha Denona. I haven't gotten my little fingers in here yet, but we're definitely doing a New Year's Eve look with it, because I just got this, okay? This is new to me. But these shades are so much more nuanced than what they appear on camera. I think like these shimmers in here are just, our metallics rather, are like molten metal, frosty goodness, just everything that you want them to be. There's nuance in here. There's complexity to these shades. They're not just, oh, it's a bunch of silvers. No, there's a lot more happening here. You got some dual chrome type of shades, some shiftiness. It is just very pretty and very fun, and it screams New Year's Eve, winter, cold glam to me. And I mean, yeah, some of the shades are like Blizzard, Snowbow, Flurry, so Skiff. I mean, it's kind of leaning into it. If it's not like snow themed in this palette, it's like galaxy themed. So either way, I like it. And yeah, I can't wait to put this on my eyeballs and do something just insanely glam. Insanely glam. So, XENON palette, 100% is on the list. And in a similar vein to XENON, we have Pretty Grunge and Icy Nude. Both of these are going to offer tons of beautiful glam and kind of a cooler take on things. Very glitzy, very shimmery, very frosty, very icy, if you will. Look, I want to feel like a Christmas ornament at this time of year. I just do. I want to look like a Christmas ornament. It's part of my festiveness. So, Pretty Grunge. I know the name is kind of like, huh? Pretty Grunge. But look at this. This is your intensity. This is your deeper, a little bit more vampy, predominantly cool tone palette, but you do have some warm neutral shades in here and some kind of rosiness and a little bit of plum happening. That is very, very pretty, but you have some gorgeous, just eye-catching sparkle in here as well. This is a very fun palette for the holidays and for those glam holiday parties where you just want to look amazing. These types of palettes are great. If you like the drama, you like a darker, spooky girl Christmas, here she is. And then Icy Nude is just a little bit of a softer take on that. And she's going to have some more lighter glitzy shades in here and some more duochromes and just overall a little bit softer, a little less grungy. This is, again, Icy Nude, and that descriptor just really suits this palette. And you do have a little bit of warmth in here as well. So you can do a lot with this palette. Both of these are still available, by the way, as well as XENON. Most of these palettes are still available. And of course, this is not saying you need to run out and buy these palettes. This is suggestions and digging your collection, see what you got, shop your stash, just inspiration. So yeah, I mean, I think this one is perfect for getting into these colder months for sure. And this one feels very wintry, very cold, very frosty. The snow girl vibe right here. Like, yeah, it's one of those palettes I look at, I'm like, man, this is so beautiful. And very much New Year's Eve vibes here. Christmas Eve party vibes. Like, yeah. Speaking of some Christmas Eve, New Year's Glam Gold palette from Natasha. All the shades of gold in here. Look, a gold eye and a red lip is such a classic holiday New Year's Eve or Christmas look, especially like Christmas. Oh yeah, this is a great palette for this kind of party season. And it's just beautiful. It really is a beautiful palette that I love for year round, especially if I'm wanting to feel a little extra glam and lean into the golds. This is the one, because I love a reddish lip and some gold tones on the eyes. You can't go wrong with that. It is just classic. So, golden palette from Natasha, hands down. We couldn't forget classic glam palette from her as well. This is a year-round staple type of palette to me, but look at this. This is one that you got your cool tones, you got your warm tones, you got everything you need right here to create very cohesive looks that is softer to dramatic. You can do it all with this little guy, and it's just a very beautiful classic color story. And yeah, perfect for holiday season, of course. I Need a Nude. If you like a little bit of a softer eye, but with a lot of sparkle and maybe like a wet look, something a little more cool toned, this is where it's at. This is rosy peaches, cool shades, a little bit of taupe, and some icy colors, as well as some beautiful shimmery taupey shades with lots of nuance and coolness and very wet looking on the lid. If that is your vibe, this kind of color story is so pretty. It is so very pretty, and it's a little more, to me, a little elevated, a little classy. She's just a gorgeous, gorgeous color story. Any of these shimmers in here can just be built up so beautifully on the lids and really amp up a look and take it from soft, approachable brunch to evening glam pretty easily. And if you're looking for something a little more affordable that has a similar color story to I Need a Nude and Glam palette, 1111 from ColourPop really does fill that little void, and this palette is super affordable. ColourPop's quality is pretty dang good, like comparable to high-end palettes for the most part. I've never been disappointed in a ColourPop palette, and I got kind of bougie taste when it comes to eyeshadows, and ColourPop doesn't disappoint me. Like, I feel like I'm not missing out when I have a ColourPop palette. And yeah, 1111 is just gorgeous. I think it is such a wonderful kind of hybrid of the Glam palette and I Need a Nude rolled into one. Like, you're getting a little bit of both of those in here with the colors. It is a very classic color story. It's a very beautiful color story, very neutral. You can go cool, you can go a little warmer, you can get a little peach in there, a little bit of gold. You got some really beautiful, like almost glittery type of shades in here. The glam is in here as well as the softness. You can do it all with this little guy. And it's just such a beautiful color story. It truly is. And yeah, perfect staple little palette for the holiday season to grab for. And if you're wanting something that is also just really nice staple palettes, the Texture and Tone, SCULPT Texture and Tone palettes from Natasha Denona as well. The soft version is really nice for if you're somebody who just likes a little bit more of simplicity on the eye. You don't like complexity going on. You just want some really pretty sculpt, a little bit of glam, something you can keep things very soft or amp it up. This is a great palette for that. As you see, this is what I have on the eyes today, and I was able to get fairly glam with it and pair it with a red lip, and yeah, great look. And then, of course, if you're wanting to go for the more drama, the Dramatic palette. She has got you covered here. This palette, I think, can carry you through fall, winter, kind of year-round, honestly. These are my kind of year-round colors. But you definitely have some glam options in here with some beautiful metallic shades. And then, like, this gorgeous purpley, sparkly shade on the end. Some really nice textures within this one. And tones, obviously. Yeah, these are good. These are wonderful palettes. These are more, I would call it, kind of year-round palettes. But I wanted to throw them in to give you just these basic basic color stories that aren't so narrowed down, that give you a lot of options to play up the lip and the eye and kind of keep things a little bit more on that classic glam side of things, as well as some fun glitzy stuff. Because I know I'm really into like a berry lip right now, and berry cheeks, very wine colored color stories, and I'm really into like, you know, classic red lip for this time of year. You have to do a red lip at Christmas. It's just the rules, okay? I don't make the rules, but that's the rules. And yeah, and I'm also super into these berry wine tones right now, and these kind of palettes can work with those color stories very well, or can tie in with that look really well. They all can lean into a cold girl kind of look too. Obviously, aside from the golden palette, which is going to be golden, it looks great with the red lip. Now moving on to some smaller palettes, Embers from ABH. I think it's just a little classic, pretty little palette here that is newer to their lineup, and it's just a very classic, pretty color story that I think can work throughout fall, winter, year-round even. It's just beautiful colors, and I want to keep it out and keep using it just because it's new to my collection, and I think it's very pretty, and I really want to do something with this shade right here. But yeah, I think this can bring in a very wintry feel as well as a coziness. But another thing about these Natasha palettes, while it's in my head, the SCULPT texture and tone palettes, they offer a bit of a cozy glam, if you will, because they can go into a softer place. You can take things and keep it matte and a little more low-key and not go so glitzy. To me, that gives a little bit more of a cozy vibe. So if you're into more of a cozy Christmas, that can definitely be done, especially with the soft palette and like 1111. Those palettes feel very cozy to me. And I think another classic palette for holiday is Soft Glam 2, this little guy. This is also from ABH. Just a really classic glam color story. A little bit warm, a little bit cozy. You got a really nice matte black in here and some beautiful shimmer shades. It's just a very curated, kind of perfect go-to glam palette. So there's that option. Another one I pulled out from ColourPop here that is not available anymore, but I thought it would give you some nice color inspiration. This is the Ornate palette, because this just feels like a very warm, toasty Christmas type of palette. Like with the reds, it has very strong red cranberry tones in here that pull warm. And I think not only is this scream like fall season because of the pansy theme and the warm colors, but this can also feel very Christmassy to me. Like, there's something here with these red shades that can just be beautiful for this time of year and have a very kind of dark Charles Dickens-esque Christmas vibe here. Something very darker aesthetic, something very a little bit more of a darker academia Christmas, dark glam Christmas type of thing. That's where I think you could really pull for something that looks like this. I think there are some palettes on the market for sure that can dupe the vibe of this, but I wanted to mention it and show you that just as a more of an inspiration, because I look at this and I immediately get inspired and want to dive into these kind of warm reddish burgundy colors and do something with those and go for this very typo negative red water dark sad Christmas take. Very dramatic. The melancholy kind of somber Christmas vibe that I think can be beautiful. It just is an aesthetic beautiful. And then for something a little bit more fun. Now I know ColourPop puts out some holiday palettes every year. Like this year I think they did the Grinch palette. You know, they're very cutesy, and all Profusion did Harry Potter, which I think is just so perfect for Christmas. And also for Halloween they did the dark arts stuff for Halloween, and moving into Christmas they did like the houses, like, and look, to me Harry Potter feels like a Christmas movie, or like a wintertime fall to Christmas type movie. Like it's a Burr months type of movie. And yeah, because we kind of go through all those seasons within it. And yeah, anyways, they did a beautiful Harry Potter collection this year. So I do want to link that just because it's so pretty. And I am really fighting the urge to not buy it. Like, I don't need it. I don't need it. There's a part of me that wants it. Speaking of kind of cutesy theme character palettes, last year I couldn't resist the Peanuts collection stuff from Profusion. I already spoke about the blushes in the previous video, but the little eye palettes are just, they're fun. They're fun for the holiday season. Look at this. Look. So we got the one with Snoopy on it, the Happy Holidays guy. This is still available, by the way. I'll have it linked. Classic glitzy shades here in a nice kind of brighter pinky cranberry. Not my favorite matte down here, but these shimmers are wonderful. Wonderful quality. And then you have a nice neutral here. Very pretty, very fun, very festive feeling. And then this one. This is the fun one. Look at these colors. This is your fun Christmas palette with the cool like greens and blues happening. This is you're going to your winter fetes, your Christmas parades, your fun events, and you want to be cutesy and Christmassy, but still glam. Here you go. And of course, if you just want to go cozy, any of these things will do. And you know what? You can always just throw on a shadow stick and call it good. Or some mascara and a nice little lip and call it good. You don't have to do eyeshadow, in fact, at all. But I just wanted to talk about a couple of, a little stack of palettes that I pulled that just are making me feel very, very Christmassy this year. And so yeah, let me know down below, what palette is it that you always want to reach for your kind of special occasion, glam occasions, particularly like Christmas time? Do you have any like character themed little palettes that you pull out year to year because they feel like they're part of your decor almost, or part of your whole Christmas vibe is to pull for these certain palettes? I got that idea from Ellie Noel because she talks about her palettes that way. Like having these themed palettes for year to year that she pulls out, and it feels like it's almost like pulling out some of your holiday decor and getting ready for Christmas or fall or whatever. I think that's such a cute idea and such a fun way to keep pulling in those very seasonal feeling palettes year to year. Yeah, so let me know, do you have anything like that you reach for every holiday season that just feels like Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's Eve all rolled into one? Or maybe you just have a straight up Christmas palette that you love to go for. Let me know that. And do you like a darker Christmas aesthetic like myself? I like a darker, almost leaning a little into the Ralph Lauren, but I like a darker Christmas vibe. That is me. I'm a very somber gal aesthetically. I like my dark academia. And I know I'm wearing a cream color sweater today. Look, this is like one of three cream colored things I own now, which they're all kind of grounded with black stripes, but I'm trying to branch out and be a little bit not wear black t-shirts every single day person. And you guys know I wear green, but I need to, I like a good classic cream color as well. And yeah, anyway, let me know all that down below. What are the palettes you go for Christmas time? And I will see you guys in the next one. May the peace of the Lord be with you always. And yeah, Merry Christmas.